For proper housing and services has again been highlighted. In Clayville, Tembisa on the East Rand, patience is wearing thin among residents, dozens of whom are disabled. Some say they have been on the waiting list for almost 3 decades. Today they occupied several newly built RDP houses.
A neglected corner of Tembisa. Here, life punishing at the best of times. Just ask 40-year-old Albert Maile.
What if this shack bends? It would be difficult for me to escape.
Maile has lived in this shack since 2003. His hope for an RDP house fading.
I applied for an RDP house in 2008. There hasn't been a positive response. We were promised to get better housing, but nothing is happening.
Just 3 kilometers away, a 2015 housing project. Maile joins dozens of residents who feel neglected. Some visibly voiceless, but a text will be their voice. For others, the frustration was not only expressed on paper. They forced entry into these houses.
I had to force myself in because I have a disabled child. I applied for an RDP house in 1998.
I applied in 1996. I am exhausted of waiting. I applied for my child when he was 13 years old. He's now 22 and we are still struggling.
And they remain undeterred.
Every year for meeting, they just promise, but they don't fulfill their promises.
Threatening legal steps, Gauteng Human Settlement says rightful beneficiaries are yet to be allocated.
We have to build houses that are suitable for their disability. And what has happened now, it does not comply with that. So we need to go to court to get an eviction order, get the office of the sheriff to lead the eviction, as we normally do.
Gauteng has over 600,000 backlog. Confronted by appalling living conditions, the waiting is clearly unbearable. SABC News, Tembisa on the East Rand.
The Eastern Cape Human